What is going on, YouTube people? Northeast Ohio Cards and Comics here. Today to review some predictions I made about a year ago. I recorded a video on December 22nd. At the time, it was a mix between hot takes for the upcoming NBA season and the card market in general, looking ahead to this upcoming year. And remember, the NBA season started on Christmas Day last year, right before Christmas Day last year. So it was much later into the season. But I made a couple predictions on the NBA market stuff and also a few other random ones. So we're going to dive into a couple of them. A couple of them I got really right. I feel really good going back and watching this video. And then some of these I got so wrong. So we're going to talk about a couple of them. I'm curious for what you were most right or most wrong about this year when it comes to the wonderful world of sports cards. So leave that in the comments down below. Smash the like button while you're down there. Subscribe if you haven't. Let's go ahead and dive in. First off, let me just get this out of the way. I'm going to play a few clips here. We're not going to rewatch this entire video or anything like this. If you want to see it, you could go back and find it. Let's just get the bad out of the way first. I made price predictions in this video. Every single one I made, I was probably wrong on. I didn't go back and look at the charts exactly. But, yeah, I was a little over exuberant on what base Prism prices were going to do, like a lot of people. So we definitely got that way wrong. I think I said at one point in this video that Luka base Prism would get to $2,500. Whoops. I didn't put time horizons on this, or I think I said early in the NBA season. So I got that really wrong. Basically, any of the price stuff that I listed in here, I 100% was just dead wrong on. The other big prediction that I made in this video, which I've said a few times, I said that Marantz prices would pass Zion's prices. It did technically happen last year for like a day, and then Morant got hurt. This is, dating back to right after the beginning of the new year last year. So I guess I'll give myself an incomplete for that one because then they immediately separated apart again. They have been getting back close together again, but so got that wrong. Like I said, basically anything price prediction wise, just dead wrong on. Just dead wrong on. So mental note, don't make price predictions. Wee! I did make a couple predictions about grading and retail. And these were the two that I actually found the most interesting. So I'm going to play these real quick. This is the one on grading, I believe. / hot takes. Let's talk about grading for a minute. I think PSA will stay the dominant force. That's not a hot take. I don't see anyone coming close to them. However, I think during this NBA season, SGC will establish themselves as the number 2, jumping BGS. I think BGS is that big of a mess. I already feel the BGS fanboy comments getting posted on this video and the dislike buttons already getting clicked. But BGS is an absolute shit show right now. When's the last time you saw someone do a submission reveal from BGS on YouTube? All right, we'll cut it off there. I think you guys get the point of that one. So I feel good about that one. I think I pretty much nailed that one. Not to toot my own horn. That's why I took the negative stuff first. But I think that basically came true. I mean, BGS, we're a year later now. And all those things I said about BGS are still true today. You never see anyone make submission preview videos to BGS. You never see anyone get cards back from BGS. You don't see a lot of ultra modern cards in actual BGS slabs other than a couple RPAs. They are so niche right now for cards that people don't think would get a PSA 10, but they think are a little bit better than a PSA 9. That stuff will go BGS's way. RPAs will still go BGS's way. That's about it. And I do feel like SGC has established themselves as, number 2-ish. I think it's 2A and 2B right now with them in BGS. And then CSG in a distant 4th. And frankly, the rest really don't matter. So I feel like I nailed that one. I feel really good about that one. That was the one that I went out on the biggest limb on in regards to predictions. So I feel pretty good about that. And I don't want to get into predictions in this video. That'll be a different video. I'll talk about predictions for 2022 later in the month, probably between Christmas and New Year's. I want to sit down and write out some bullet points for that to make sure I don't forget anything that I want to cover. But that one I feel like I got pretty right. Got all the price stuff wrong, but I nailed grading. I have another one I want to click to here. Okay, so this next one is on retail. Remember, at this point in time, everything was still going to the stores and sitting on the shelves, and it was madhouses. People were fighting. People were camping out. It was a whole situation. So here's a little prediction that I gave on retail for the upcoming year.
Another thing, I think the retail marketplace changes at some point in time during this NBA season. What do I mean by that? I would not be shocked if in the coming months, Target and Walmart no longer carry sports cards. Or if they do, the system is drastically changed. Let me tell you a little story.
Won't go into the story time there, but I talk about a method that my targets were currently doing in regards to signing up, and then they would get you a text, and then you would come in for your cards. But also feel really good about that one. I feel like I knocked that one out of the park as well, because that's exactly what happened to some degree. I mean, Target and Walmart stopped carrying cards. They're back in now. We're seeing product sit on shelves. You know, I see a lot of pictures of shelves being stocked, but it's not desirable product. It's, you know, Chronicles, this, Prism Baseball, that sort of stuff. We'll see what happens when the real product comes out. Select, Optic, Prism, all that stuff. So, you know, we'll make that prediction in a video to be determined here in a few weeks. And get some predictions out there for retail next year. But I feel pretty good about that one. I feel like I nailed that one too. So I don't want to spend a ton of time on this. Like I said, it was just very interesting to me to go back and look at this video that I made a year ago to kind of see what thoughts I was putting out there. Once again, completely whiffed on the price stuff, but I feel like I nailed the grading and the retail stuff. And most of this video was, the first half of it was price prediction stuff, and then the back half was the grading and retail predictions for this upcoming or this past year now. So like I said, in the comments down below, let me know what you got the most right. Let me know what you got the most wrong this past year. What was the one prediction you had that you just knocked out of the park, and what was the one that you completely whiffed on? And then we'll do some more reflective / look ahead videos as we kind of wrap the year up here. But I thought this was a fun one to do, to go back and rewatch this. I don't usually go back and rewatch my old videos. In fact, I never do. It was very interesting going back and just listening through this video again, just to kind of see, one, just how I've changed in regards to making videos, the intro, just little stupid stuff like that. But stuff no one else would notice, just me, because I do this every day. But that's all I got for you guys today. Short, sweet, like, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys and girls in the next one. Peace.